Hello, I'm Robodad, and today I find myself a little bit of a loose end this morning for a few hours, so I'm going to film a small Warhammer match, just for something to do, for a bit of fun. So today it will be 10 Necrons versus 10 Kroot. These are the Necron skeletal warriors, and then next to them are the Kroot, which are pretty awesome. So yeah, one's metallic and one's biological with armour. So this is the game field. I'm going to be not placing them at either end because that would take too long to get together. So I'll set them up. So our Necron warriors are down one end, and just up behind the ruin we can see our Kroot. We have a roll off to see who goes first. Necrons roll 4 and Kroot roll 2. So Necron goes first. Their move statistic is 5, so I think I'm just going to move them. Okay, so they've moved their 5 inches. Kroot carnivores have a move distance of 7 inches. So that brings them all the way around the ruin. Okay, they've moved up. The reason I didn't go into any shooting is because they were too far apart, but now, this next game turn, they won't be. Nobody's going to charge or anything like that. So, it is now game turn 2. The Necrons get to move their distance of 5. So the Necrons have moved up, and now they get to shoot. They have, their range is 24 inches to get a single shot, but they do have rapid fire if the other opposition are within 12 inches, which they are. So that is not just 10 shots, one each. If they get 2 shots each, 20 dice to roll. Necrons have to roll 3 or more to get a good shot. So, trust me on this one. So these are how many hit. Right, so out of those we have to compare the strength of the weapon against the toughness of who they're shooting at, the Kroot. And this results in the shots have hit, but in order to hurt them, they have to roll 3s or more out of those hits. So that's gone down from these missed, these have hit. Now, ordinarily, the Kroots, the opposition, would get a chance to roll some saves. Like, they have been hit, it would have wounded them, but maybe they've kind of just managed to shrug out of the way at the last minute. However, the strength of the Necron's guns, they have 1 armour penetration, which makes their saving roll have to go 1 up. So if they had to roll a 5 ordinarily, they have to roll a 6 now. But in this instance, they have to roll 6s to save. But because of that +1 on their gun, they have to roll a 7, which is physically impossible, which means they cannot save any shots against them from these guns. So which means that they have 7, which they cannot survive against. So they have to die in 7 different guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave them on the battlefield because we have to do leadership tests in a little while. But for now, they've had their shot. It's now the Kroot's chance to move, and let's just move them slightly. So they have now moved, and we need to roll 3 shots because they're going to fire back. 3 shots, and their ballistic skill is 4. So their 3 shots, they have to roll 4, 5 or 6, which they all get good. They have to then roll 4 pluses to actually hurt, which only 1 hurts, and the Necrons do get to save, and they save on 4s. If they ignore this wound, if it's 4, 5 or 6, they don't ignore that wound, 1 does die. Now we take what's called a leadership test. The crew leadership figure is 10. They have a leadership of 10. A bravery, like leadership. Right. So that is... I have to roll a dice and add the dead players. So 2. Plus the 7 dead is 9, which is not higher or equal to their leadership. So they... If it had been a 6, let's say, the total of the dead plus that would be more than their leadership number of 10. One of those people or more would have had to flee in fear. However, they've stuck it out with their bravery, so they have shot back, and I think they can't really do anything else. They took 1 Necron out, which means now they're going to have the force of the rest of the Necrons. 9 Necrons. Can't be bothered moving, really. I don't want to go into a fight phase, I just want to shoot. So we're going to do 9 dice rolls for them. Is this game turn 3? I think so. So they shoot 9 dice. They have to roll, let me have a look, 3 plus. These ones manage. They have to then roll 4. Sorry, they have to roll 3 to wound. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if I did that last time. Might have done the wrong number. Anyway, whatever, just for fun. So they all are 3 or above. They do wound. They cannot save though. So straight away, 5 deaths, only 3 guys. Necrons win easily. Huh. Right, we need to rethink this. We need to add something to the Kroot army to maybe allow them to be a bit more fierce. Or we need to change to a different army and see what happens. Okay, so that was over in game 3 in 3 turns. Let's rethink this. Okay, game turn 2. This time there are 5 extra Tau strike team with backing up the Kroot, and they are going to be just around that ruin there. The Necrons way back there. We have a roll off, so the Tau roll a 1. Oh right, great. Necrons roll 5. Necrons go first. Go over to, let's go to the Kroot first. The Kroot can move 7 from the tip of their weapon. Up there. Over to the Tau strike team, who can move 6. And I happen to know that the Tau strike team have a very long range pulse rifle, 36 inches. So actually, for the the pulse rifle is rapid fire. If they're within 18 inches, 2 shots each. Yeah, easily within 18 inches. The strike team get 5 shots plus another 5 shots, 10 shots. Ballistic skill of 4. So they have to roll 4s. They hit. Strength 5 versus toughness of Necrons 4. The strength is greater than the toughness, so they have to roll 3 plus. 3 plus to actually wound. 4 hits. 4 hits against the Necrons, but the Necrons do get the option, well, they do try and save. So they'll take 4 wounds unless the Necrons roll 4 plus. 2 of them are saved. 2 of them die. Game turn 2. 5 inches. They don't have to move all 5, but in this instance they're going to. The Necrons are going to rapid fire on the strike team. And that will be 18 shots. They have to roll 3s or above. That's 9 good ones. Then they have to pierce the armour. 3 plus 2 wound. And then Tau get to save. These guys save on 4s. They save 3, 4 die. They now move. So the crew have moved up to the fire warrior, and now the crew are going to shoot. Are they within 12 inches? Yes they are, so that's rapid fire. They have 10 crew, so that is 20 dice. To be successful, you have to roll 4s. That many good. So these have to roll 4 plus. They do. No, no, no. 7. 7 good hits. 7 good hits. Necrons can save on 4s. Dead, dead, dead. 3 dead. Finally, the Tau, one guy there gets to shoot. He has to roll a 4. He does. He wounds. He wounds on a 3. No. Now we do leadership. So Necron's leadership is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. If they roll a 5 or more, well, we'll see what happens. They don't. No one runs away. He has a leadership of 6, but there's only him. He rolls a 6. He runs away. They're all dead. So he runs away in fear. The crew haven't lost any, so they do not do a leadership test. Which brings us round to turn 3. This could possibly end in a hand-to-hand combat, but let's see. Necrons. So Necrons are going to shoot their rapid fire. That would be 5 plus 5 is 10. 3 plus. Then wounding on 3 plus. Everything. Wow, everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Yeah, 8. 8 crew die. So now the crew will move their 7 inches right into a hand-to-hand fight phase. Let me just check the stats. So in hand-to-hand combat they have 1 attack each. The 2 crews left, they have to have 3 plus. Both are good. Strength 4 because of a melee, plus 1 melee. 4 versus 4, so that's 4s. 1 good hit. The Necron has to save on 4. He rolls a 3. He dies, he moves up. Now it's the turn of the Necrons to fight back, so they roll 4 dice. Necrons roll 4 dice. They have to get 4s. 2 hits are good. 1 good wound. Dead. So now the crew hits back. There's only 1 guy left. He rolls 3. Yes. He rolls 4 to hurt. No. Necrons hit back with 3. Yes. Yes, roll 3 to hurt. He doesn't. That was turn 4. This is turn 5. The last turn. Kroot has 1 hit. Yes, roll 3. Yes. So it's roll 4 now. He does. He will kill a Necron unless they roll 4, 5, 6. He kills a Necron. Kills him. Moves in. 3 Necrons against 1 Kroot. Necrons roll 3 to be successful, only 1. Then they have to roll 3. They don't. Kroot hits back in defence. He rolls 4, that's good. He has to roll 4 again. He does. Will he save it? No. Another dies. That is the end of the game. What we've got there is basically Necrons won. That was a much more even match, but it's quite a lot of carnage. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. It was something to do for me, a bit of fun, and I'll see you in another video in the future. Bye.